I want you to picture this. It's 5 o'clock in the morning on another gray, damp, drizzly, rainy day in Redwood, Washington, outside of Seattle. There's a woman on the floor in her bathroom. She's laying there in a combination of tears and sweat. Next to her is her phone and her computer. And she's trying to get up the energy to go to the job that she's loved, that she's worked at for more than 12 years at one of the world's most successful global high-tech companies in the world. She's laying on that floor because she has worked herself from being a rock star at the top of the corporate ladder on a special executive potential program to being on the floor and being at rock bottom. And she doesn't know how she got there. She's trying to figure out what happened. She's gone to doctors, nurse practitioners, natural healers, anybody you can imagine trying to find what's wrong with her. And they're all telling her the same thing. You're suffering from severe depression. So they give her several depression medications to make her feel better. She's suffering from severe anxiety. So they're giving her pills for that. She can't sleep. So they're giving her pills for that. And it goes on and on and on for months. Her productivity at work has suffered. She'll send a simple two-line email to a coworker and read it back 5 minutes later and realize there's 4 typos. She's a confessed shopaholic, but she can't even shop because she can't even walk into a store and make a decision. She loves to cook and she can't cook because the simplest recipes, even when she follows the recipes, she leaves something out. She hasn't burned the candle at both ends, working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and every night and every weekend. There's no candle left. That woman was me. I was sitting in front of a doctor after she gave me a few tests when she looked at me and she pulled out what looked like a prescription pad. And through my tears and sobs, I yell, "No more prescription, no more pills." And she puts the pad down and she looks at me and says, "Pattie, this isn't a prescription for pills. This is a medical order that you are to go on to a 3 to 6 month leave of absence or take a sabbatical. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you'll be dead in 6 months." Well, I got up off that floor and I came back stronger than ever and more determined to fulfill my mission in life, which is to make a difference and empower women and girls to be the best they could be in any endeavor they choose. I spent 3 years interviewing over 3,952 people about what makes great women leaders, what are the barriers we face, what are their success secrets, and how do some women thrive and have the resiliency, the emotional agility, and the grit to deal with life's ups and downs. I figured out what happened to me was not what the company had done to me. It's what I allowed to happen to me. I allowed myself to become a puppet of doing everything for everybody and going from being a team player to being a doormat. I was the energizer bunny that everybody came to make them happy and help them out on their projects, but yet I couldn't help myself. So I took that time off and I journaled and I wrote and I found an incredible book by Dr. Louise Hay, So You Can Heal Your Life. I did every exercise in that book and I came back stronger than ever. But it also gave me the determination to spend that research, but also 3 years of not just my research, but research from McKinsey, Lean In, Korn Ferry, Gallup, IBM, all the major research organizations about what makes a strong, successful, empowered woman leader. And I found 5 success secrets. So in my signature keynote talk called Live with Purpose and Passion, 5 Ways to Be an Empowered Woman Leaders, I will share the 5 ways and provide practical things that every woman can do to be that strong, confident, empowered woman leader. A quick summary of the 5 things. One is be strong and play to your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses, play to your strengths. Number 2 is stand up and create and write a personal leadership vision to stand on, to provide a foundation and guide your life when you seem to go off course and get you back on course like I did. Number 3, be valuable, be visible, and be more vocal. Use your voice and share your voice. Make sure you speak up and that you're seen in your organization or in your school or in your community. Number 4 was put yourself number 1 on your things to do list, which probably should have been number 1, but that's okay. And number 5 was pay it forward and leave the world a better place for women and girls today, tomorrow, and forever. In my short signature talk, 15 to 30 minutes, I will share all 5 of those, but we will spend time on number 2, stand up, because I want every attendee, every student, every participant to walk out with the first draft of a personal leadership vision they use to guide their decisions in life. career and professional and personal decisions. And they use that to keep their life on course. In the longer version, which can be a webinar or a workshop, we'll go into all 5 of these and we'll provide very practical tips that everyone can use. And why this is so relevant is women are currently in a crisis. We've actually lost ground since COVID. We were first to be laid off, last to be hired back. When we were hired back, most cases we were hired at lower pay. We're still underpaid, underserved, and underrepresented in healthcare, in business, in life. Sometimes we're invited to that table, but we don't have a voice or a decision-making voice. We're faced with microaggressions and discrimination in a whole variety of different areas. So we have to overcome that and be strong together. Be strong, confident women leaders. And I know this because I've walked 100 miles in your shoes. I have run through hundreds of airports in these red high heels, getting to my next airplane, to my next business meeting. I've walked in your shoes and I came back, and so can you. I'm making a difference in the world, and so can you. My name is Pattie Grimm. I've over 25 years experience working in major companies like Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft, and VMware. And I currently run my own consulting and training company that helps empower women to go from burnout to breakthrough, from stagnation to success. I look forward to working with you, and I hope to see you soon.